This always starts on its own. But I gotta fix my shirt. My shirt's a little big, and I got a brand new bra, and it's showing, and that's not our goal today. Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. I miss you guys. It's not cute not knowing. Come on, get this hug. How was the weekend? On the East Coast, we are having incredible weather 80 degrees, 81 degrees. It's awesome, I guess, before fall really kicks in. I voted yesterday. This was a take care of business weekend because the days coming up, the election, it's just going to be busy. On my end, it's going to be really busy. I encourage people to plan your vote. Plan your vote. What do I mean? Plan your day, much like you would plan to get your nails done or your hair or do this or do that. Plan your day. I know for me, it was best for me to vote early. There's early voting in Pennsylvania. I know in others this weekend in other parts of the country, but I said I need to get it out of the way so I can be ready to handle business on election day. But think of your schedule, your work schedule. Do you have to take off a half a day, a whole day? How are you going to fit everything into your schedule? For me, it was best to get it done. I did a little shopping. I just did things. I wanted to get out and enjoy the weather. I spoke to a great group in Bridgeton, New Jersey. You know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And this morning, I read an alarming report that a lot of women under 50 are being diagnosed with breast cancer. Got to check your boobies. Got to check your boobies. Check your breast. If something doesn't feel right, you got to go to the doctor. Don't put off the mammogram. I did for so long. I took someone with me. Thank God things were negative, but I was that woman putting it off. I was too busy. I was doing this. I was doing that. Get your boobs checked. Early detection is the key. Let's start into the big stories. I'm going to let you know right now. This is a warning. I'm talking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Awards. They aired on Saturday night on Disney Plus. It is still streaming. This is something new because they wouldn't do this last year. It's streaming on Disney Plus. If you're saying, I don't have Disney Plus, you could see the highlights on YouTube. If you follow me on social media, I had tons and tons and tons of highlights. And my Instagram is WDAS Patty, always Patty with a Y. Facebook, Patty Jackson. And on X, Miss Patty Jackson. I posted some incredible highlights. If you haven't seen it yet, let me warn you that it's 5.5 hours long. 5.5 hours long. I was like a wilted flower by the time the show was over. There were many, many highlights. And I do want to say this. The things that I posted for Mary, I love Mary J. Blige. I do. I love her. A lot of people were not kind on social media because her voice was a little off. And the outfit. See, this is my philosophy in life. Either you're going to eat the cake. Eat the cake, Annie Mae. Either you're going to eat that piece of cake, or you're going to wear the sexy outfit. Can't do both sometimes because it shows. But Mary J. Blige was inducted. Kool and the Gang with James J.T. Taylor. You know, him and Kool are the only ones still living because everyone else has died in the group. They took you from the 70s to Celebration. That part right there was so good. And yes, James J.T. Taylor did have one of those man wigs. I'm not a fan of the man wigs because they're not perfected, but yes, he had one. Cher starts off the show and she sang. She was with Dua Lipa and she looks good. She says it was easier to divorce 2 husbands than to get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She's getting her due. Dionne Warwick, Auntie Dionne. She was Auntie Dionne. She was with Jennifer Hudson. You know, sometimes Jennifer Hudson will try to oversing you. She does. It's something that she does. Maybe it's a Broadway thing. But Dionne cut her a look. And then Dionne sang on her own. And she's 80. She doesn't have the same voice that she had. But Dionne was there fussing in the mic. She said, I don't know why I'm in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I ain't rock and roll. No, Miss Warwick, Auntie Dion, they were honoring you for your great contribution to music. A Tribe Called Quest, they were inducted, and during their heyday, they literally not only changed the face of hip hop, but changed the sound. And it was so sad because Phife Dawg, who was such an important part of A Tribe Called Quest, died a few years ago. He had type 1 diabetes. He was only 45 years old, so they did a dedication to him. Other people nominated: Jimmy Buffett, Dave Matthews Band, Peter Frampton, Foreigner. The lead singer, Mick Jones, wasn't there because of health issues. And then the man who originally sang on I Want to Know What Love Is, he looked like he had been battling some health challenges, but he came out and sang. All in all, I think I enjoyed the musical performances, but it was long. I'm telling you, it's 5.5 hours long. Streaming on Disney Plus, but you can check out the highlights, and that's what most people do anyway. You can check all the highlights out. I caught a lot. It's going to be a 1-hour special on Disney Plus. No, on Channel 6 on New Year's Day. Look, Channel 6, look at me. I'm talking about the Philly affiliate. On ABC on New Year's Day, a special all about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But I do. If you saw it, you got to let me know what you thought. Were you disappointed in Mary's performance? Were you expecting better? Because in social media, whew. Jamie Foxx, soon we're going to find out his serious sickness that took place. How did he fall ill? He jokes about it in the comedy special, but he lets you know I'm dead serious about what I'm about to say. Jamie Foxx is a Netflix special. As soon as I find out the date, I'm going to let you know. It's going to air on Netflix. What really happened to him last year in 2023? The mysterious illness that led to the stroke-like symptoms. He does say in the special, they're saying that someone handed him a pill. Next thing you know, he woke up 20 days later. They say he hints that Diddy may have had something to do with it. They used to be best friends. They used to party all the time. But then a business deal went south, went bad, and their friendship kind of ended. At this point, everybody is blaming Diddy for everything. But it's going to be interesting to hear what Jamie Foxx has to say in this special. And as soon as I find out, I am going to let you know. In the meantime, more charges against Diddy, this time at a 2000 MTV Video Music Awards involving a 13-year-old girl. Pop star Liam Payne, his shocking death last week, falling off of a balcony in Argentina. He was part of the very popular boy band One Direction. They're saying that Liam Payne had multiple drugs in his system, including crack, including something called pink cocaine. They're looking at them hotel workers. They call them hotel workers / drug dealers. Somebody gave him that deadly combination that could have possibly led to his death, but they're looking at the workers at that hotel. The New York Liberty. Let's talk sports for a second. How come I knew in my heart that that would be the team to beat? They're the WNBA championships. World Series has formed. It's going to be the Dodgers against the Yankees. There's a lot of excitement about this baseball series. What else happened? There were just some good games that were played this weekend. Y'all could tell when I'm not working, I'm like a sports junkie, but there were some good games had. Snoop Dogg, he is the epitome of I'm having the time of my life, and he is. There's a movie coming out about the popular rapper and spokesperson, and what is it? What do they call him? The judges on The Voice. But who could play him? First off, they got to be tall, because Snoop is like 6'4" and up. Who would play Snoop Dogg because a movie is being made about his life? Now, this is always funny because a lot of celebrities don't tell the truth about their age. He's saying he's 53. He's 60. He's 60. Him, Dr. Dre, they're all the same age. But I think they might have to find somebody to play a young Snoop and then an older Snoop. But he is having the time of his life. Tonight on CBS, we get to see Papa's House, the new half-hour comedy sitcom with Damon Wayans Jr. and Damon Wayans Sr. Essence Atkins is also a part of the crew. It airs on CBS. The third installment of Why Did I Get Married? It looks like it's going to be happening. Tyler Perry has hinted very strongly on his social media pages that a script is all ready for Why Did I Get Married Again? Then this weekend, I noticed some of the actors, Richard T. Jones, Jill Scott, all posting stuff, their characters, their scenes. Now, this is the big part. You're going to get Lamont Rucker. You're going to get Janet Jackson. I think they already got Tasha Smith, but who would come back for Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married Again? Lizzo is having a very, very hard time, and I think her comeback is going to be rocky. She's currently losing a ton of weight. And, she'll show pictures, and she still has a way to go. And she looks good. But if she doesn't tell the truth about why she's losing weight, they're going to give her a hard time. She says she's doing it through diet and exercise. I think, and you could say, Auntie, it's nobody's business. She's going to have to fess up to how she's really losing it. She looks amazing. She's always been a beautiful woman. But between the lawsuits, her attitude, people having problems with her, how will her music be accepted again? Because sometimes you're out of the scene for a while. It's hard to jump back in. But I'm hoping that people give her a chance. And yes, Lizzo looks amazing. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. I've been missing you guys over the weekend. I really do, as I go out business and stuff like that. But I miss you guys. Please leave a comment. I want to know, first of all, if you watch the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I want your thoughts. Who should play Snoop Dogg? I think they're going to have to get an unknown. I don't think it could be anyone that we know of now. A lot of people think Wiz Khalifa, the rapper, could play him. Who could play Snoop Dogg? Very, very, very interesting. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. Notification bell's going to let you know I'm here. Subscribe to the channel because we're growing, and leave your comments and give us a thumbs up if you like the video. It is the start of the week, and I thank you for joining us. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.